Here we go with another serving of analog 8-track tape goodness. It is Monday, June the 9th, 2025. Welcome to the program. Today I thought we'd look at a few rarities in the 8-track tape world. Let's get right into it. First of all, we're looking at Kiss the Originals. That's right, Kiss the Originals, released in July of 1976. This is the Canadian version of the originals. Of course, Casablanca released this to capitalize on the success of the Destroyer album. The cool thing about this release is that they took the first 3 albums and mixed up all the songs, so they're all over the place. And there's no split tracks, so you don't have that begin and conclusion to the songs. This album is getting increasingly more difficult to find, especially in the 8-track tape format. Next up we have Buckingham Nicks. That's right, Buckingham Nicks, originally released in 1973. This particular Canadian 8-track tape cartridge released in 1975. Of course, Buckingham and Nicks met in the 60s and started writing songs together. They performed in the cover band Fritz. When they finally got around to recording some demos, Mick Fleetwood heard them and said, "Hey, join Fleetwood Mac, we'd love to have you." This album has not been released on CD or on streaming. It is essentially a collector's item. Next up we have Black Sabbath's Paranoid album from the fall of 1970. I have the release here in this Canadian mid-70s 8-track tape Warner Brothers cartridge. It needs a pad, let's put one in. I'm going to warm it up a little bit. This yellow Canadian plastic is known to be a little brittle. As I'm slightly pulling apart as I'm flipping these tabs. There it is. Looks to be a little wedding caked in the middle, so I'm going to advance it. It's going to have to go a few loops until I get that center loop taken out. You know, had I stuck this in the machine, it would have ate it. I'm going to pull a couple of loops out of the center just to loosen it up. Then I can wind it again from the outside. There we are, everything's back to normal. The pad is doomed. Got a nice fresh one to stick in there. There we are, all together, ready to snap back together. This cartridge is in absolutely fantastic shape. Very minimal wear, the label is nice and flat. Let's put it in the machine and see how it gets on. There it is, that great heavy metal sound of Black Sabbath. Have yourselves a great day, everyone.